We all want to control people, to have them under our control, to take them into our grasp. If you want to control people, then you don't need to build a relationship because people are not your slaves. We've seen that in the beginning when people start relationships with a girlfriend or boyfriend, when love relationships begin, when engagement starts, everything seems very nice, everything looks perfect, everything is great. But when you start to build a relationship in your life, a real connection that is meaningful, you begin to notice some flaws in that person, things that you didn't see before. Everything seemed perfect at first, but when building a meaningful relationship, you start noticing flaws in the other person. For instance, some girls appear modern and stylish with friends, but feel pressured to change when marriage is involved. Similarly, men often face pressure to alter their status and style. Love and crushes shouldn't demand such changes. If someone chooses to change out of love, that's different. People are forced to transform. Many men are pressured by girls to change their status, style, and more. Girls often push them to change their lifestyle and dressing, meaning they shouldn't stay the same to marry you. Love and crushes aren't taken lightly. You can't just demand change. If someone wants to change willingly out of love, that's a good thing and can last. But forcing change against their will is temporary. After a while, forced change can cause problems, making the person less appealing. If someone wants to change for you with love and happiness, changing someone by force is temporary. If they don't want to change, problems arise and they may no longer appeal to you. Changing out of love is lasting and genuine. If someone changes just to please you, it won't last. They'll tire and leave. Don't force change. Offer options. Express appreciation if they change, but accept them as they are. You liked them initially for who they were, so continue to appreciate them after building a relationship. Neither does the other person who was once loving with you because you didn't let them be themselves. Changing out of love and by force are different. If someone changes out of love, it's lasting. But if they change just to please you, they'll tire and leave. Don't force change. Offer options. Express appreciation if they could do something, but accept them if they don't. You liked them before the relationship, so continue to like them after. If you think you'll need to change them, be clear from the start, and don't choose someone you need to change. Love's essence is not stopping who you were, but remaining who you are. Don't try to change people. Offer options. Tell them you'd appreciate it if they could do this, but if not, you accept them. That's the person you liked initially. If you think you'll need to change them later, be clear from the start and don't choose someone you need to change. Love's essence is not stopping who you were, but remaining who you are. Keep relationships simple, respect loved ones, build trust, and accept them as they are. That's life's beauty. If you need them to fit your mindset, choose such a person from the start. If you think you'll need to change him later, be clear in advance and don't choose someone who'll make you change. Love's price is not losing who you were, but staying who you are. I hope today's video will help you better relationships. Keep your relationships simple and straightforward. Give much respect to your loved ones, develop trust with them, and accept them as they are, as it is the beauty of life. If you need to set them in your mindset in a way that they are acceptable to you, then it's better to choose a person who already fits into that mindset. But when you want to change someone, not to change them, often your ego is hurt or your insecurity is involved. So for ego or insecurity, don't complicate life. Give them options, share. If people change happily for you, great, but if they don't, accept them. And if you can't accept them, better to let go. Set them in that frame of mind. But when you want to change someone, it's not to change them. It's often because your ego is hurt. Now, your respect is awakening because your male ego or your ego is getting hurt. So, to satisfy this insecurity and ego of yours, don't make someone's life difficult. Give them options. Share with them. If people change happily, for you that's great. But if they don't, then accept them as they are. And if you can't accept them, then it's better to let go. Because a compromised relationship is not compromised. Relationships and imposed compromises never keep a relationship alive. Ultimately, relationships die, end, and are killed. Our relationships are built on our own ego, and our own preferences. A relationship between two people happens by the will of two people. It happens by the likes and dislikes of two people. By considering both individuals' likes and dislikes and respecting them, you can significantly improve your relationship. I hope this video will help you enhance your relationships. We'll meet again to discuss a new topic and share some new information. Until then, goodbye.